Mega Atmanirbhar defense moment. India to export Brahmos missile ground system. India's cruise missile system export in 10 days. India's most formidable missile asset, Brahmos, to be shared with friendly countries. That's the big update that's coming in at this hour. It's a mega Atmanirbhar defense moment. India is to export Brahmos missile ground system. India's cruise missile system export in 10 days. India's most formidable missile asset, Brahmos, is to be shared with friendly countries. My colleague Shiv Arur is joining me for more on this. Shiv, a big decision here to export the Brahmos missile ground system.
Right, Polomi, a very big milestone as far as Indian defense exports are concerned. The Brahmos missile system, remember, a deal was struck with the Philippines, which has become the first international customer of this Indian-built missile, and these systems will be supplied to the Philippines. They've ordered a certain quantity of these missiles. They are likely to order even more of them. Countries like Armenia, Brazil, and a few other nations are also waiting in the pipeline to place orders for this missile. So it most definitely is a big landmark. Like I said, in India last year had broken its defense export record. It's nearing about 20,000 crore rupees per year in defense exports, which is huge given that India continues to be the world's largest importer of weapon systems. But the Brahmos missile has been, a success story. It's an Indo-Russian missile. It's not entirely Indian, but it's built only here in India. It's been commissioned into service across the three services, the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. But as far as international customers is concerned, that has been slow moving. But finally, that door has opened now, and now with the first, Brahmos systems being supplied to the Philippines, it most definitely opens the door for more opportunities of this kind. There are several countries in the southeast, including Vietnam, which are also waiting to acquire missiles of this kind. So a very big day. It's also, it's not just a physical achievement, given that this is an Indian-built missile that could have been used by a foreign country, but also the fact that it's symbolic. Indian equipment, Indian missiles being used by countries in the southeast, in the ASEAN, in the Asia-Pacific region. It is also symbolic because of the Chinese aggression in these areas, and that's the reason why countries like the Philippines, Vietnam, etc., are looking to Indian defense equipment, to modernize their forces as a deterrent against the hegemonistic China. So the Brahmos milestone is going to be a very big one. Hopefully, more countries will line up to place orders as well.
Right, Shiv, thank you for joining us with all of those details.